as a Chelsea fan, that I will never be unbiased about this. That goal is a goal. That goal is a goal. We're just lucky. Hi everyone, welcome to Unbiased Football Zone. Our game against Crystal Palace ended with 0-0 draw. There are a lot of controversy about this game. So stay with us while we analyze what we need to improve on and the areas we need to do better. So with the starting 11, we started with Sanchez at the back, James, Achipong, Chaloba, Cucurella, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Neto, Palmer, Gittin, and João Pedro. This is a good starting 11 for the team with the option that we have in the team, with Achipong coming in for Tosin and Lewy Colwill. Colwill is on a long-term injury that we all know about, and the coach already made it clear that we need a centre back. Tosin is injured. Tosin has an nails, but now that we are having more news, we are hearing that he will be going for a long time. They don't know how long Tosin will be. Ato just came in. I think Ato has not blended into the team yet. So I think that was why Maresca was so keen on, we need to sign a centre back. We really need to sign someone that can pair Chaloba. Fofana is out. We are still using only Chaloba. I think our defense line was the main issue yesterday, because Crystal Palace is not a small team. Let's not forget what Crystal Palace has done in the last couple of games. They've beat Manchester City to the FA Cup and they've beat Liverpool to the Community Shield. We were expecting too much from Chelsea, and I understand that because we just won the Club World Cup. We were expecting too much, but we shouldn't put too much pressure on these boys because they are doing enough. For you to play Crystal Palace like that was defending so deep like that, and come out with a draw. We almost won the game with Santos. If not that, it was just on pressure, and games do be like that. We had a great chance with Chaloba, which he missed on just on the goalpost front. So it happens like that. It is football. We don't need to be so panic about this game. I saw Palmer even posting that this is a marathon. It is not a race. We have 38 games and we just played one of 38. We still have a long way to go. We don't have to put a lot of pressure on the game. Things that I noticed about the game that where we have issue is the lack of Gittin is so slow. Maybe it's because of the first game in the Premier League. I understand that. And João Pedro was hidden. Crystal Palace was defending so deep yesterday. Estavon came in. Estavon shining immediately, but it was not enough. The game was too deep. Crystal Palace was only using Eze and Matete at the front. They were not playing too much pressure at the front. It's understandable that every team wants to beat Chelsea. Not to even talk of what you did against PSG. But Enzo Fernandez was poor yesterday. Was so poor. He was not influencing at all. And I think Eze forced James to collect a yellow card as soon too early. The yellow card was too early, so he was not pushing too forward. So he's committed to defending well. Everybody played very well. Achimpong did a lot, but you can't compare having Lewy Colwill in the defense line to having Achimpong there. Achimpong did well against against a striker like Matete that is so sharp, that is so powerful, and can bully you out of the game. I understand the situation yesterday, and I'm sure you don't need to panic. We really don't need to panic. We really need to take our time. Xavi Simon is still someone that we are still looking up to sign, which he scored yesterday. He's doing well at Leipzig at the moment. I hope we can offload Nkunku as soon as possible. Nkunku is on to Bayern, but they are looking for loan to buy. Why Chelsea want to offload it? This is where we are lacking. We need to offload Nkunku, and Jackson is someone that needs to go. AC Milan is looking into Jackson, but AC Milan will never pay 80 million or 70 million pounds for Jackson. It's not possible. AC Milan is not that kind of team that come and put a lot of money like that on someone like Jackson. And Olonge is an option for AC Milan. So going for Jackson with that price, why they have option of Olonge will be a serious issue. And without those two leaving, Garnacho and Simon won't be able to join. We are having this problem. We need someone that can come in for the likes of Enzo Fernandez when he's not performing well, that can influence. Gittin is not looking so sharp. Neto is not a proper player to play on that side. So we need someone that will be playing on that side, someone like Garnacho that we need to sign. Although we don't know how influential he will be, but we've seen a lot of potential in him when he was in Manchester United. And now that is not in their options, we need to take him. We need to reinforce those places. Enzo Fernandez and Gittin space, we need to reinforce it. We are good on the other side. Estavio is there, Neto is there, and Jao Pedro was so silent today. I understand that, but the lab did well. The lab came in. I guess that game was a physical game. I think the lab is better in a physical game than Jao Pedro. Jao Pedro is more of a technical player, someone that can influence. And I'm still looking forward to seeing both of them play together because it will still happen in a game that will be needing more goals. I was thinking it will happen yesterday because we needed goals so badly. I was thinking he won't bring out Jao Pedro, but you know our coach, Maresca is so stubborn with his plan. I understand that. Santos did well yesterday. He was so impactful, but he could have done better. Either lay the ball for Palmer to hit the ball right or just hit the ball on target. I know everybody wants to score, everybody wants to shine, but it won't be an easy ride. Everybody wants to beat the world champion. We should all understand this that Chelsea ride won't be easy, and we shouldn't put more pressure on those players. They did well yesterday. They did so very well. We just need to do the necessary reinforcement quickly so that the players can blend with the team. We didn't have enough season. We played only 2 matches in the preseason. Crystal Palace played 8. They are warm already. Their body is out already. And we can't compare what Crystal Palace coach has done. He won the Europa League with Frankfurt there before coming into Palace and beating Manchester City to the FA Cup and beating Liverpool to the Community Shield. And they keep losing in the Community Shield. Liverpool scored first and they equalized. Liverpool scored again, they equalized again. So for a team that have that mentality and for us to come out with a draw, and they were so defensive in our game, not coming out like they were coming out to the other teams. I understand the controversy about the Eze goal. As a Chelsea fan, I will never be unbiased about this. That goal is a goal. That goal is a goal. We're just lucky to be overruled by that goal. We are lucky because I didn't see any impact force in that goal that make them stop the goal from counting because that was a great goal. It's normal for a player to guide opponents to guide opponent out of the way so that the ball can go in. And I'm not blaming Sanchez for that ball because I've experienced being a goalkeeper when I was young. I started my career as a footballer when I was thinking I would be a footballer as being a goalkeeper. I know what those kind of close shots could be. And his view was not there. He was expecting his player to block that ball before being pushed out of the way. So it's normal that that kind of goal came in, and I'm not going to blame him about that goal. That goal is too close, and there was no view. So it happens. If you've been a goalkeeper before, you will understand this. You will understand this situation. So this is my analysis about the ball. We didn't do badly. We play well. We need an investment for Cowell and Tosin that is out at the moment. Achipon is doing well, but we need someone that can, with that charisma. I don't know what Ato influence is yet, but I hope Ato influence will start coming up. I don't want us to panic. This is just the first game out of 38 games. We have a long way to go. And we have a good squad that I trust, that I believe in, that will compete in that league. So don't panic. And if you enjoyed this analysis, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thought about our game.